So when you have this anterior pelvic tilt, don't tell your clients you have this disease syndrome. No, don't scare people into movement. Help them move properly. Favorite trainer with a belt buckle, here to help you pass the NASM-CPT. For those that cannot get a refund within 28 days, read the book, How to Become a Successful Personal Trainer. We're at our beautiful La Jolla location. Megan is on the camera right now because she jacked up her knee. So if I forget anything, she will help us out. We've helped over 3,000 people pass textbook certifications. Now, if you want to become qualified, Up Fitness certification, that's where it's at, where you will learn anatomy, the shoulder, the hip, regressions, progressions, and design a program all within 10 minutes in front of a panel. I just had a meeting yesterday with the head of Fit here in San Diego. They want more qualified Up Fitness trainers. We are partnering with some of the best gyms out there. Our goal is to be known as the best certification to help you help more people. Textbooks don't do that, but you want to pass NASM, so I got you. We're going to start with progressions and regressions, and understanding the OPT model when it comes to the core. We got skeleton right here. This looks like a lot of NASM trainers. Aren't you noticing all of that? I'll be nice. I'll be nice. So let's take a look at the core. We're making reference to the anterior front side, posterior back side, and the lateral. We have the rectus abdominis. Rectus in Latin means straight. That muscle is typically overactive, shortened. We need a foam roller. Where's a foam roller? We got to do that for 19 weeks. Make sure you do that. So you foam roll the overactive muscles, and then we strengthen the underactive ones. So just memorize. We have a study guide that will get you past this. We have someone do it in 3 days. That's what you need to do. Get into the Zoom calls that Megan and I teach every Tuesday and Thursday. You'll get through this so fast. Don't read the textbook. But when you understand the overactive and underactive ones, overactive being the rectus abdominis, overactive being the erector spinae. So when you have this anterior pelvic tilt, don't tell your clients you have this disease syndrome. No, don't scare people into movement. Help them move properly. If they have an anterior tilt, your psoas, which is overactive, pulling you down. Your erector and your lats pulling you up, glutes are weak, and your deep core muscles, which are called your transverse abdominis. So your transverse abdominis will be like here, your rectus abdominis is on top. On the lateral side, we have external obliques, those are overactive. When you go deep, which goes in, superficial, out, think of me as superficial with my belt buckle, superficial out, which is an external oblique, internal oblique, which is underactive. And then you have the transverse abdominis, which are all connected. Thank you, Skelly. Let's move on to the exercise that you can see. So a lot of people have problems on exam because, one, they don't know the name of an exercise. Single leg dumbbell scalpel. What the hell is that? You gotta know it for NASM. It is a shoulder exercise that you do for stabilization. When would you do this exercise? You should know it's going to go in strength. There's 3 parts of the OPT model. Stabilization, 1, 2, 3, and 4, strength, 5 is power. My spine is moving right here, so it's going to be in strength, which means you can use it in phases 2, 3, or 4. You need to know all those acute variables about the OPT model. So phase 2, what are we doing? We're doing a pull-up into a TRX row. It's a superset. When you do a bench press into push-up, superset. For phase 3, all the acute variables, 0 to 60 seconds. It's stupid, but you kind of know that for rest. You need to know 6 to 12 reps. You need to know how many sets we do, Megan?
For phase 3?
Yeah.
3 to 6.
3 to 6. 4 is going to be strength, which is 1 to 5 reps, 2 to 5 minutes of rest, 85 to 100% for the intensity. And then when you go to phase 5, that's going to be your power, where you'll be doing a jump, not like Tinkerbell. I give NASM a lot of credit because they do teach proper jumps. Back here, boom. And for stabilization though, 3 to 5 seconds. So you're going to know where that stuff goes within the OPT model. When you do something explosive into more of a compound lift, that's going to be phase 5. When you do more of a compound lift, like a bench press, you're doing unstable, that's going to be phase 2. So this exercise will go in 2, 3, and 4. What about this one? My knuckles are in a prone position, supinated. This would be a prone iso-ab. Dumbest name in the exercise. Most people call it plank. Let's be different, call it prone iso-ab. When would you do that? Phase uno. If you didn't know, we have the guy in Espanol as well as we're getting into South America. We have an instructor who works for MPTI and he's teaching in Ecuador. Check out our study guide if you need it in Spanish. So this would be in stabilization. Last but not least, when would you do this? Take the ball and then you throw it. I don't want to make a loud sound here because of the Jolla. Our neighbors get pissed off when we drop the ball. So if you throw it, it's explosive, it's powerful. Phase 5. So you need to know where the exercises go. If your client was performing a ball throw and it was too difficult, what would be the appropriate regression? We wouldn't want to go to a prone plank because that's too much of regression. You'd want to go to the crunch. Am I missing anything on today, Megan?
No, that was all of the core. Hit all the topics there. Stable.
One last little thing, just a little bonus point. You might see a question on rotation. What is the end leg position? I'll show you that beautiful calf. Look at that sucker. When you rotate, triple extension. Hip extension. Woo, it's the glutes. Knee extension. Quads. Plantar flexion. Triple extension. Front side mechanics. Triple flexion. We can get anyone to pass the textbook certification. It's easy. You want to become qualified, you got to show up. We have a 2-month internship in San Diego, Los Angeles. We are online. We're making the best trainers in the fitness industry. We have a money back guarantee. All you got to do, boom, 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 show up.